What's up, YouTube? Que lo que? My name is Christian Ramos, and I'm the one, the only, the Curl Poppy. And this is a very special video because it is my first time releasing a video on YouTube. So, that being said, we're gonna go on a hair journey. But first, here's the intro.
You are now watching The Curl Poppy.
Alright, so do me a favor, before we actually get into the story time, I'm gonna need you to get a drink, either coffee, tea, or something to sip on, because it's gonna be a long one. We're gonna go through the good, the bad, the ugly, and trust me, there's a lot of ugly. So when I was younger, my hair was super straight, like dead straight. Like, you would never think that this was hanging out underneath my hair, because literally it was straight. Don't judge me, but I had a mullet, I had a rat tail, because, you know, I was a little creative little kid and I wanted to try out different things. So my mother, being a hairstylist, would let me experiment. And that's one thing that maybe she shouldn't have let me do, is experiment with my hair, because I didn't make the good choices when I was a little kid. But she always wanted to see me happy, and she would go along with all the things I wanted to do. It wasn't until when I was 5 years old, something happened to me and my family that changed our lives forever. I was actually diagnosed with leukemia, and I had to take chemotherapy. For a lot of people that don't know what leukemia is cancer in the blood. And chemotherapy, one of the things that can happen after doing chemotherapy or taking like radiation is all of your hair falls out. And I remember being a little kid crying because I would wake up from sleeping and look at my pillow, and literally there would be balls and balls and balls and balls of hair. I lost everything, like my eyebrows, my eyelashes, and it was really tough because I had to grow up really quick. But one thing that happened from chemotherapy was my hair actually started growing out thick and curly. But we didn't know that my hair was thick and curly because we were so used to my hair being straight. And literally, I would cut my hair every week. I would get a buzz cut, and nobody knew that these curls were living underneath. Compared to when I was little, before the chemotherapy, like, my hair was long, my hair was short, and we knew that it was straight, and nothing that you would put on it would make it curl up. But one day, when I got to high school, I decided that I wanted to try something different. I actually let my hair grow out. Baby, when I tell you that nobody could tell me anything, because I thought I was the hottest in the building in high school. I was out here every day with my curly hair, and I swore to God that I was a member of the group Aventura. I was out here killing it, because literally I started growing out my hair. It was curly. I was getting a lot of attention because nobody had ever seen me with curly hair. But one thing was, I did not know how to take care of my curly hair. It was new to me. And plus, I was still young. I was in high school. I'm not educated on hair. So what I was doing was putting water and globs of gel every single day, every morning. It don't matter if it was summer, if it was winter, it don't matter what season it was. I was out here taking chances, putting gel and water every day. So the summer after high school, I had lost some weight and I wanted to look a little different. I had been doing curly hair for over 4 years. And yeah, I loved it. And I was taking a risk because I didn't know how I was gonna look, but I knew that I wanted something different. So guess what? I did a buzz cut. And that buzz cut lasted for about 10 years. So it wasn't until like 28 years old. Right now I'm 32. I'm not old, okay? Calm down. But it wasn't until I was probably like 27, 28 that I decided to grow out my hair again. And it was actually one of my best friends that was like, yo, why don't you grow out your hair? And I was like, you know what? F it, let me try it. When I decided to grow out my hair again, I knew that I wanted a different look because I didn't want my whole head to be curly. It was a lot to deal with, especially sleeping on your hair. You know, I never kept my hair like super long. It was like short curly, but I didn't want my hair to be flat all the time. I wanted, if one day I was hot, I didn't want it in my face. Right now I'm hot and it's in my face, so bear with me. There's a little bit of frizz going on. But I actually decided to have only the top of my hair be curly. But baby, I thought I was cute. I was out here looking fly. I was the fattest, baddest, you heard me? Because I was out here killing it. One of the hardest things was going through that awkward phase that your hair is growing out. It's never looking cute. You looking busted, can't be trusted. And I always had to wear like hats or like I wasn't putting product because it looked funny when it was super, super short. It was still growing out. But when I tell you that the growing out phase was tough, baby, it was tough. One thing that I did decide to do though, when I was at that point that I was gonna start using product in my hair, I knew that I didn't want to use gel, because when my hair was curly before, that's all I used was gel. I wanted to really educate myself and have healthy hair, because what was the point of me trying to grow it out? So as most of us in the curly hair community, I started off with Cantu. Cantu was the bomb. It was doing its thing on my hair. And then it got to the point where I wanted to venture out, and progressively I went to the next best thing, which in my opinion was Shea Moisture. Everybody was talking about it, and that was doing its thing on my hair too. After a while I started getting bored with my hair and I wanted something different. And my mother, again being a beautician, I told her to give me some highlights. And from there I fell in love with the idea of having colored hair. Yeah, I know that coloring your hair could be damaging, especially with that bleach, but it wasn't even that long. Like I kept the bleach in my hair for no more than probably 20-30 minutes, and I didn't even get that light. It was more like a copperish brown, and it looked poppin'. I was cute. Now, hold on. Where it got interesting was I wanted to go gray silver. And my sister's best friend, Vicky Styles, follow her on Instagram. She is a master colorist. And she was like, yo, let's start doing stuff to your hair. Let's get it popping. What's up? And I was like, you know what? Let's do it. Let's go for it. And when I tell you that my curls were destroyed from so much bleach, mind you, she used Olaplex, which is supposed to build the bonds and make sure that your hair isn't damaged. But I did lose a little bit of my curl pattern. It wasn't completely gone, but I did lose a little bit of my curl pattern. And I was scared. I was like, no, why did I do this to myself? But, you know, me being educated on healthy curls, healthy hair, I was back to my curls in about a month, because I was out here. I was like, nope, we getting these curls back juicy, tight, and we did it. But then this is where we get to the super ugly. In 2016, I discovered Diva Curl. I don't remember how I was introduced to Diva Curl, but I do know that everybody was talking about it. Everybody, like literally everybody was like, oh, these products are bomb. They're gonna do justice on your hair. And I was like, you know what? It's a little bit pricier than Cantu and Shea Moisture, but let's give it a try. And instantly I was hooked, like hooked to Diva Curl. I swore by Diva Curl. I told everybody to try it. I was like, yo, this is gonna cost you a little more, but your hair is gonna be bomb and you're gonna be out here with popping curls. I was literally an advocate for Diva Curl. Oh, you know what? I lied. I remember how I was introduced to Diva Curl. It was actually Hi Felicia. I was watching her videos because I wanted to educate myself and use better products. And watching her videos, she really introduced me to Diva Curl. And from there, I fell in love, like everything. I used the shampoo, the conditioner, the super cream, the gel, everything, like literally I was buying everything Diva Curl. I had spent so much money over the years using Diva Curl products because I loved it. It was giving me the results I wanted. You know, even through attending Curlfest, which a lot of you might know about because us curlies have our own festival, but going through Curlfest, I even came out in their stories like raving about them. I was so confident about the product because I loved it. It wasn't until probably, I want to say like a year and a half ago, my sister started telling me like, yo, Chris, your curls are not looking as defined as they used to. And I thought she was a hater. I'm gonna keep it real. I was like, yo, she's hating on me because you got wavy hair, I got curly hair, and you wish you had this bounce. But little by little, I started noticing in the shower that I was having more and more and more hair come out in the shower, like more than normal. And I'll insert pictures where you can see my before and after. And I was losing a lot of hair in the shower, and my hair was getting so dry that I didn't know what was going on. And I never thought that it was the products. And to this day, you know, I still don't know if it's the products, but after I stopped using the products, I can tell the difference. My hair was looking limp, it was looking dry. My hair would be wet, like literally soaking wet right in the shower, and my hair looked like dry, like it wasn't even wet. That you would be like, why don't you have water in your hair? That's how dry it looked. And I knew that it wasn't anything that I was eating or anything as far as like that I was taking into my body, because I've been the same forever. I'm a type of person that I stick to a routine, and that's what it is. But my hair was literally looking crazy. And Diva Curl was literally the only brand that I was using for a few years. I was so in love, like nothing else gave me the same results. And yeah, I would go to Curlfest and get samples of different products to try out, but every time it was like, this doesn't do what Diva Curl does for me. Even when reports came out about Diva Curl potentially damaging people's hair, I still wasn't believing it. I wanted to be the first one on the comments under people's videos like, are you crazy? You don't know what you're talking about. When in reality, I was in denial because the brand that I loved and trusted for so long, I couldn't think that they were damaging my hair. One day I was just like, you know what, Chris? Let's stop using Diva Curl. Let's see if you can notice a difference. Let's test it out. Let's do a trial. And sure enough, after about a month, I was going from little to little to little to almost nothing in hair loss in the shower. And even my sister, like, she tried to tell me like, yo, you're losing a lot of hair. Maybe it's the products you're using. And I'm like, no, it can't be the products I'm using. Like, you use Diva Curl too, girl. Are you losing hair? I stopped using Diva Curl in January of this year. And honestly, 8 months in, my hair is the healthiest it's been in a long time. And when I tell you I put my hair through trauma and stress, and every time it was still looking good, but this time it wasn't looking good, I was scared. I thought I was gonna lose my curls forever, because when I tell you I didn't know what to do. Like, every time I tried something different, it wasn't working. And I honestly was very, very close to cutting my hair because I didn't know what was gonna make it better. Honestly, giving in to not cutting my hair, I feel like ultimately was the best decision, because now, thank God, after 8 months, I see life back in my hair. Like, my hair is super moisturized, my hair is super defined and curly, and I honestly thought I lost that for a while. I don't know what the moral of this story is, but I did want to take you on a journey of my hair, and hopefully you'll subscribe, like, and comment, because I'm going to be posting tons of videos of different products that I've been trying out, different masks, different treatments, bunch of brands that I'm excited to try out. And you know, I just hope that you're willing to stay on the journey with me, my hair journey. If you like this video, also follow me on Instagram, where you can follow more of my hair journey, you know, because I'll be taking some fleeky pictures. I'm the Curl Poppy. You already know we gonna be doing the thing. But honestly, thank you for watching. Till next time.